Hello friends, how are you all? Welcome to a fresh new series of the Candid Vlogs. I can understand that it's a very difficult situation for all of us to stay at home being unproductive. Therefore, from today onwards, I have started a new series in the YouTube which is called Stay Home and Learn with me. And today, in this first episode of this series, I'm going to show you how to create a perfect cover letter for your dream job. Remember, cover letter is the first document that the employer or the HR manager read about you. Therefore, you have to be very careful when you write the information about yourself. You have to know what you have to write and how to write, because whatever information you provide in the cover letter, that should excite the HR manager to invite you for an interview. Okay, so you have to know all these things, and today in this video I will try my best to tell you all the tips and tricks, ideas and the format about how to write a perfect cover letter for Canada as well as for any international jobs. To write a proper cover letter, there are certain things you should be aware of, some key points. Therefore, first of all, let's have a look at what are these important key points are. And the first is use proper format. Don't worry, I'm going to tell you about what format you have to use. Okay, the exact format, the current format, right, most popularly used worldwide. And the second is make it concise with relevant information. Okay, concise in the sense your cover letter should not be more than 1 page. Okay, and the relevant information means you have to put all the information relevant to that particular job, okay, which you are going to apply. All right. Next, don't use slang language or short forms. Example, you can see here like WhatsApp and calls, which is used for because, ASAP, which is used for as soon as possible, email, which is used for in my honest opinion, great, etc. Like you guys are, you know, right? Like nowadays, most of the people, you know, use this kind of short forms mostly in social media chatting, right? Don't use this kind of words, right, when you write any formal letter or any cover letter, any official letters. Okay. Next, talk about achievements. You have to, you know, talk about what did you do, right? Like an achievement. It's not that, you know, what you can do. That's not very important. Important is that what you have done. What are the achievements you have got in your current job or the job you did in the past. And the last is keen interest to learn. And this is very, very important. Always have a deep, ardent passion to learn. So that's very important. So guys, these are some important key points, all right, which you always consider while you prepare your cover letter. All right, now let's start writing the cover letter. And today I will show you exactly how to write a cover letter. And for that, let's take an example of this job. Okay. So guys, here is a job. Okay. For example, it's in the bank. Job title is Mobile Mortgage Advisor at Edmonton, Alberta. Okay, and then before you write a cover letter, right, you have to create your CV or biodata as per this job vacancy, right? All the information you have to go through all the way down, their job descriptions, their skills requirement, everything, right? Terms and conditions, whatever they have mentioned in their job description, you have to go through all the way down here. And here, when we read, you can hear how you succeed, right? They mentioned here. So that means client engagement, business development and community involvement. So this is their key factors. These are the qualities, you know, this is the main skills they are looking for, right? So you have to be careful about these things. Okay, you should mention about these keywords, about the description they have mentioned here, right? So when you write a cover letter, so you should always keep in mind what the company is looking for, right? What are the qualities, what are the skills, you know, what are their job description, their challenges, everything. And you have to reflect all these kind of things in your cover letter, the experience, their skills, what you have done to live into this kind of job descriptions. All right, so let's get started. Let's start with blank, and this is sample 1, and we'll start with my. So here you put your name and the address, you can put it in this way, all right? And then after that, you put the date first and then the company address. Okay, you can put that as a manager here, and the company address, full address here. Okay, and now start the body. Right, so here, okay, just a minute. Right, so, dear sir or madam, right, dear sir or madam, and then start with your start with your first impressions. Just introduce yourself, like my name is Kenyan Vlogs. Instead of Kenyan Vlogs, you put your own name. Okay, and I'm writing in response to your job listing in Indeed.com for a mobile mortgage advisor. That's it, and then start a new line, and here you just write relevant to that particular job, okay, which is something which is very impressive. Like what I wrote here is just for an example. Okay, I have been doing the similar job in the XYZ, that means the company where I'm working currently in UAE, for over 10 years, and until this date I have sold more than 150 properties with a total value of $19 million. So this is what you have to show, right? Means what exactly you have doing, what exactly you have done, right? Something like that. And throughout my career, I have accrued a multitude of skills, including sales, client engagement, business development, community involvement. Whereas client relationship and retention is my strongest forte. So here, what you can see that the keywords, right? These are the keywords they mention, right? To succeed: client engagement, business development, and community involvements, right? So that's what I highlighted here at the very first, right? It means I have the skills that what you are looking for, correct? Now in the next paragraph, you talk more about your some technicalities, your educations, right, and some other things you have done, right, your achievements and something like that. Here you can see, furthermore, I have master's degree in business studies, and I have also done broker certification course, right? So this is, whether you have done in your own country, right, or your home also, you can mention that one, doesn't matter. And I'm computer savvy and familiar with various software, because of which I have developed a strong network in the social media platform. I have skills in marketing, brand endorsing, negotiations, and generating sales leads. So likewise, you can mention on your own. Okay, this is just an example. In my 10 years career as a realtor, I have worked with diverse range of people with different ethnic and cultural background. Hands-on with the co-workers of different background and age group, has developed a strong sense of teamwork and leadership. Okay, so that means what you have done, right? I have become 4-time employee of the year. So this is here you can see your achievement you just mentioned, right? These are the things employers like about, like you're being an employee of the year, or you got some awards, certifications, right, from the company. These things, right, because which shows that you are a hardworking person, so you are a go-getter kind of a person. You value the result. So these things, okay, and this has become possible because of my hard work, focus on the market, trust, and strong relationship with the clients. And something else you can mention, all right, likewise. And now the closing vibes. Then the last paragraph is, okay, the final paragraph, what you can write is, right, what you can do, right, what you will bring to them, and how you will help them to develop in their company, something like that you have to write, right? So here you can then write, I'm confident and eager to leverage my skills and knowledge towards the growth and development of your organization. I believe you will discover my strong communication skills, maturity, rapport, and multiple language skills to be of great interest. So, right, you can mention like multiple language skills, that is a very strong point, right? People love people who are bilingual or who have strong language skills. And then I have enclosed my CV, which further details my professional achievement. I thank you for your consideration and look forward to hearing from you, right? And here, what I like to write is, kind regards, right? Instead of like sincerely, you're truly, that's a little bit old-fashioned. So I prefer to write kind regards and candid vlogs, something like that. And then write your name and candid vlogs, something like that. And underneath, you can even mention enclosure, the end 0, enclosure, right? So just you can mention enclosure, and then you can write here CV, right? You can have mentioned CV, and what else you have attached with the letter, you can write in the enclosure. So guys, this is one sample of a cover letter, and this sample is for a general purpose for all those people, just for like whether you are already in Canada, right, or you're a student here and looking for a job, for anybody, for normal, generally how you write a cover letter. Now the second sample which I'm going to show you is for those people who are outside Canada, right, those who want to apply for a job in AIPP or Rural and Knowledge Immigration Pilot Program. Alright guys, here is the second cover letter, and the heading and the other thing is as same as the sample one. what the difference, what I would like to mention here is that, you know, the starting, right? After dear sir, madam, here, this is the different things, you know, you have to write when you are applying for a AIPP or anything, all right? Here you can say, here you can see, I have written, I have been looking for an opportunity to work and live in Canada, and when I saw your job posting at the Thunder Bay community, so here I'm just giving an example of Thunder Bay community, right? So here you change the community name or the place name as according to the job vacancy where you're going to apply, or from which to which place you're going to apply, okay? So at the Thunder Bay community website for the position of mortgage advisor, okay? I got so excited for this role. Right, and then you start writing the second one, okay? And then rest of the other information as according to same I saw you in the sample one, right? You put all the information related to that particular job as it is, right? So and so. And now the last one. And here it is what I have changed from the sample one. Here what I add is, I chose Thunder Bay because I myself is a small town guy. A Grange Downslet village, which means grew up in a village, okay? Like to live away from the hustle and bustle of big cities. My family is socially extrovert and believe in unity and diversity, okay? So you got my concept of what I'm trying to write, right? Now I will show you third sample with a different format, okay? So that you can have a choice, you know, like which format you would like to use, okay? And guys, in my third sample, job I'm going to apply for is business administration and analyst, okay? And I will start with the format like this. So here like this, I will put my address here at the top, down date, and then the recipient address here like this, okay? So this is another format which is also most popular, which is also very popular currently, okay? So you can also use this the heading like this. And now let's write the first impressive paragraph. So here what I wrote, so I told you this is for business administration analyst, right? So, dear sir and madam, and I start my letter like this. It is with great interest that I am forwarding my resume for consideration as business administrator and analyst within your organization. With a sound understanding of accounting and management techniques for major corporations combined with outstanding cross-culture communication skills, I will bring a unique blend of creative, strategic, and management talents of significant value to your organization. Okay, so this is how I started. You can start on your own. Okay, think about some creative ideas, some creative language. And here, what I would like to make a difference is that, you know, I would like to input my information, technical information, in a point or in a bullet way. Okay, similar, something like this, so that it will focus to the HR manager very clearly and precisely, right? So here I wrote here. So here I wrote, highlights of my skills and credentials are as furnished below. Then you can write, alright, as according to your information, completed Master of Business Administration, Diploma in Account Technicians, Advanced Certification in Cubics, Tele, whatever you have, write your any certifications, any diploma courses you have done, and technical information, technical things you have learned, write it down, something about balance sheet, flex budget. So I just wrote all the information as according to that job description, right? The vacancy, what I'm applying for. So here you have to mention this information as according to the job you are applying for, okay? And then you write your additional information here like this. And my final word of salutation would be something like this, okay? With an outstanding organizational communication skills and ability to work in both team-oriented and self-directed environments, I'm confident that I can effectively lead and direct this success to Braden Inc. Braden Inc. means the company where I'm going to apply, okay? So you have to write something like that. I have enclosed my resume, for which will further details my professional achievements, something like that. You write it down, okay? And guys, if you want to see or read about these three cover letter, which I just now saw you in the demonstration, then please go to my blog website, which is candidvlogs.blogspot.com. The link is there, okay? It's in the screen, or I have also given the link in the video description. Just go there. I have put all these three samples of cover letter there. You can download them, you can read them, and you can create a cover letter according to them, okay? That's just now what you show. But I'm not going to give you a template of it, because giving a template means making you a handicap. I don't want it. I want you to create by yourself. Just see the information, just see the format and the information I have put there. Take a sample, take an example of the word, the language I have used there, and write it down as according to yourself, okay, and in your own language, in your own ideas and everything. Just you have to take a reference of the samples, that's all only, okay. And another very important thing what I would like to say here is that, you know, do not write in the cover letter that you are ready to do any kind of work just to give an opportunity. Don't write something like that in your cover letter, okay. As well as do not say like this in your interview also, just like a begging. I can do ready to work, I can do even the labor work, doesn't matter if I am an engineer, doesn't matter if you just give me a work, any kind of work. This kind of things, and I have been hearing, you know, I have been reading from my subscriber friends, you know, they keep on sending me emails and something like that, you know, like some are like engineers, some are like the nurses, some are like even the accountants, high professional jobs, like some of the people have done, like some PhD holders also, like, you know, that they just send me a letter and they keep on writing me, you know, even I'm ready to do a labor work, any kind of job, doesn't matter, position doesn't matter, I just need a job in Canada, I want to move there with my family, something like that. No, you should never talk, you should never write something like that, okay. You have to stand on your professionalism. You have to, you know, show that, you know, how capable you are, how confident you are for the job, right? You have to be, you know, strong and bold, something like that. You don't beg, because here all the business, all the companies which are running here in Canada or anywhere in the world, you know, these people, they do business to make a profit, right? To grow, to develop themselves. And for that, they need a quality people, they need a skilled people, they need a smart people. So when they look for a skilled people, then they are looking for a skilled people who have relevant experience, relevant educations, right skill sets and everything. So therefore, you know, when you apply for a job, you know, when you apply for something, some position, particular position, then you have to have a strong hold on that particular job. For that position, you have to be, you know, more confidence on your skills, and then you just transform all those things, right, in your cover letter, in your CV and biodata. Then only the employee will get an impression from you. The employee will see, oh, this guy has confidence about his skills. He knows exactly what he has to do. He knows exactly how to lead this job, how to lead this position, right, or this role, right? This guy will be beneficial for my company. This guy will help me grow. So that's how the employer, the HR manager will look into your information, your profile, right? That's why, you know, you have to have a confidence on you. I know it's very difficult, right, for all of us that's to land a job, to get a job. It's a competition. That's why, you know, survival of the fittest. Right? So guys, so these are some important informations when you create a profile, right? And lastly, stay home. This is a very difficult situations, and we all have to protect ourselves, because when we protect ourselves, we are protecting others, right? Therefore, stay at home, observe all the important guidelines provided by your local government, and let's pray together that this pandemic go away very fast and we come back to a normal life. Thank you very much for your time and watching my video. I will see you in the next video with another topic, episode 2 of this Stay Home and Learn with me. Until then, take care, have a good day.